Well, today I'm at the office. Got some work I got to catch up on and some editing I got to catch up on, but this is my little office setting where I get to catch up on stuff. But this is one of three editing stations that I have. This is the Mammoth editing station where I can edit 4 and 6K video. At home, I can do 1080p on one computer. The other computer I can do 4K on, but this one here this is my beast. So probably one of the most common questions that I get via email is, how can I get into reviewing products? How can I get companies to send me products to review? So this is going to be a little video to those of you that want to get into product reviews. And by the way, just to let you know, the YouTube space, that niche for product reviews, it's still there. Although the competition is fierce. There's a lot of channels out there that review, whether it's electronics or they review kitchenware or they review cameras, gimbals, computers, whatever the case is. There's a ton of channels out there that review a lot of different things. Is it too late to get into YouTube to review stuff? Absolutely not. I think the niche is still there, although it's very saturated. Remember, you're going to be one drop in, I won't say an ocean of water, but you'll be one drop into a very large lake of water. So with keeping that in mind, we'll get into some of the details right now. So getting into product reviews. So you want to be a product reviewer. My first suggestion is to get and review products that you already have, because that way you're not going to go broke. And there's a lot of YouTubers that fall into the trap that once they start reviewing products and your channel starts getting a little bit of traction, you start getting 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, and you start getting a lot of video views and a lot of comments and likes, thumbs up, and they're all like, hey, you're doing a great job. And it just takes time doing these reviews to where you get a little bit better and better and better. Am I great at it? No. I'll be the first one to tell you. But I didn't get into product reviews because I wanted to be great at making product review videos. I wanted to be honest. And that is something that's very difficult because so many people, they want to be on a company's good side. They want to say the greatest things about a company's product because this company, especially the first time that a company actually sends you a free product, you almost feel like you're obligated to tell that company or talk great about that company's products. You almost feel obligated, even though they don't tell you to do that. You just inside, you feel like, man, it's the first company, I want to get a good relationship with them. And that's up to you on how you want to do your reviews. There's a couple of reviewers that I love the way that they do the reviews because they're not pro and they're not con. They're just basic, right to the fact. This is the product. This is what it looks like. And that's that. Make up your own mind. I try to do some of that where I show you your product, but I also try to give you my 2 cents, just me as a consumer, on is the product good or not. Because if the product I think is garbage, I've got to tell you that it's garbage. And with saying that, you can find yourself falling into a trap of companies sending you items, but with the understanding that you have to buy their items on Amazon and they'll pay you back after your review. I don't do that. I'm not interested in that at all. And I'll tell you why. A couple of reasons. First off, if you get caught into that trap of a company trying to make you buy on Amazon, you run a risk of two things. First off, if they say that they're going to refund you after your review, and let's say that you're honest about your review, you say, okay, this and this and this are good, these are the bad points, and that company doesn't like what you did, they're not going to refund you. You're going to be out of money. And then you're going to have to go through the whole thing of, well, then you're going to return it to Amazon. You're going to leave them a bad review on Amazon because that's what they want. A lot of these Amazon sellers, what they want is They want to buy your review. They want you to say the greatest things about their product. And since you had to buy it on Amazon, you are now a verified purchaser, but it's very shady. To me, that's very shady. And second off, you're getting income on PayPal. Now, you may realize this or not, but when you get a certain amount of income that's been paid into PayPal, that gets reported to the IRS, and now you're going to owe taxes on that because that is income. So just keep that in mind. So I know when you're first starting off, you're going to be kind of drawn to, I'll just do this. It's just a couple of times. It'll help get. Don't do it. Now, have I done Amazon reviews before? Absolutely. Products that I bought, that I did not get reimbursed for, products that I wanted to buy, products that in the beginning I had to buy because the channel wasn't large enough to where any company was looking at me going, hey, we want to send this dude some products. So unfortunately, if you want to get into product reviews, you can always pitch yourself. You can pitch to a company and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. This is my channel. I'm new. I'm starting off. I would like to review one of your inexpensive items. You don't have to say, hey, GoPro, send me the new GoPro Hero 8 before the release date or the GoPro Hero 7 Black. It's probably not going to happen. Large companies want to stick with large influencers. As a YouTube product review channel, you have to keep that in mind. You are an influencer, but you're not large enough yet to a point to where a company will say, well, hey, we're going to send you some product. No, they want to send it to people like Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, iPhonedo. These are large channels with large audiences to where they know that, okay, we're giving away a $500 camera. We're giving away a $1,200 drone. But in return, we're going to get all of this exposure. Speaking of exposure, I got to get better lighting going on here. But they know that in return for that $1,400 drone, that they're going to get a ton of exposure. If it's somebody like Casey Neistat, they know 11 million people potentially will see his video about this drone. And if it's only 1% of that 11 million, you're looking at 100,000 people that are potential buyers. And let's say you break that in half again. That's 50,000 people that may purchase that product. 50,000, $1,200 drone, $1,200 times 50,000. I think you kind of get the idea. $1,200 drop is a drop in the bucket to them when they're looking at an influencer with that many subscribers. But when you're a smaller channel and you don't have that many subscribers and you're like, okay, I've got 200 or 300, or I've got 1,000, or I've got 10,000. 10,000 us is great, right? Because we're like, wow, 10,000 people are following us. 10,000 people is nothing compared to what these companies want for influencers. But if you do good product reviews, you can catch a little bit of a following. And with that following, they'll start to look at the stuff that you're doing. And the companies see it by how many views you're getting, how many likes, how many sales are being generated. And speaking of sales, we'll get into that part now. So let's talk about the money aspect of how you can make money being a product reviewer. So the first thing that everybody's going to think about is AdSense. So they're going to want to start up an AdSense account with YouTube. Now remember, YouTube has a new caveat now for channels. That caveat is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Not watch minutes, not 4,000 views, 4,000 watch hours. So when you think about that, you need to have some videos put up. And the only way to get to that point is to just suck it up and say, okay, I'm not going to get AdSense revenue until I hit these caveats, and then I've got to get it approved through YouTube and be part of the partner program, and then you can start making some AdSense money. You are not going to retire. You are not going to quit your day job off of AdSense money. Not now. Not at this stage. There is no way in the world I would quit my day job, which, by the way, is my career in the medical field. There's no way that I would quit my day job for YouTube money. I'm appreciative of YouTube money. I hope and I aspire, because all of us do. I mean, we do this because we love it, but gosh, it would be great if we got paid for it. I hope one day that the channel is large enough to where I can consider it a full-time income to take care of a roof over my family's head, feeding my family, clothing my family, and still be able to do all the normal stuff, family stuff, and travel and all that. That's an aspiration of all of us. Everybody wants to be YouTube famous, if that's even a kind of a quote. But until then, you're going to be YouTube poor. Very, very poor. Now, the way that you can supplement your income is you can become an affiliate. So you can go to Amazon and say, this is my YouTube channel. If you have a website, this is the website. And I would like to become part of your affiliate program. Now, they pay different percentages for different items, and you get paid monthly, but you don't get paid on last month. You get paid from a couple months ago, just to make sure the return process has all been done. And, with Amazon, a customer has a certain amount of time that they can return a product in. Amazon's not going to pay you a commission on something that's been returned. Keep that in mind. So that's why they have that buffer of a couple of months, and then you'll get paid. And you can, I will tell you that being an Amazon affiliate beats AdSense hands down. With what I make a month from just Amazon affiliate, hands down, it's 4 times, 5 times more per month than what I make with AdSense. But that's okay. It helps. It helps. You can get with B&H and become an affiliate, and you get a commission. Now, the nice thing about all of this is when you put an affiliate link down in your video, yes, you get commission for it. But the purchaser doesn't get charged anything extra. It's Amazon's way of saying, hey, you, the YouTube influencer, you have driven traffic to Amazon, and we want to reward you. So Amazon is paying you a small percentage. It could be 3%, it could be 4%, it could be up to 10% on different items. But we're paying you in reward for driving traffic and driving sales, because you are partly a salesperson. So you can drive traffic, and if they don't buy that particular item, let's say they click on an affiliate link, somebody goes to Amazon, and let's say I've got this stapler that I have done a review on, and it's a great stapler, and the features and benefit of the stapler are it has a rubber bottom so that it doesn't slide on the counter whenever you're stapling paper. So that's a feature and benefit in sales, by the way. So they click the link, they look at the stapler, and they're like, the stapler is $19. I can get one at Walmart for $4. I think I'll skip on that. But then they start searching a little bit more on Amazon. You still get a commission off of anything that they purchased because they clicked your first link to get them to Amazon. That's a way to supplement your income. Somewhere down the road, you're going to have to think about equipment, because if you're doing product reviews, you're going to have to start thinking about your production equipment on how you're doing product reviews. I would probably say, before you ever spend a ton of money on a camera or on light kits, well, let me show you something. So you can set yourself up in a room kind of like this, and you've got some nice little lights, got a couple of soft boxes here, got a green screen wall behind me, and this is, by the way, where I'm going to be doing all of my future live streams will be from this spot right here. You can do all of this, but only do all of that when you can afford it. But out of all the things that I would say to get first, and there may be a lot of people that disagree with me, and that's fine because I like different opinions, but I would say the first thing to get is a good audio recorder. You can get a cheap little lapel microphone and a cheap little inexpensive digital voice recorder plug that lapel microphone in and sync it up with your video. Even if you're using your cell phone, if you're doing a narrative, if you're doing a voiceover over some B-roll shots, use that little lapel mic or a better microphone as you can afford it so that you get good audio. Audio is the one thing that will suffer on so many people's videos, this dude included. My first videos were with an action camera propped up on my computer monitor, videotaping me. Horrible lighting, horrible audio, but it was a way to start. Looking back, and it's like out of everything that I could do, audio is it. So yes, right now I'm shooting on a Canon M50. I've got a short little mini shotgun microphone up on top, the little Movo. And it's very good because I like the fact that the M50 can accept an external audio, which I think is good. And here I am in lighting. I've got fluorescent lighting up above me, trying to cast a little bit of light here, a little bit of shadow there. You can use natural light coming in via your window at home, at your office, wherever that your location, just being outside, videotaping. But I would say audio is first. Think about audio. Second, think about visual. Think about how you take B-roll of that item. And like I said previously, start with items that you already have around the house. Don't go out and go buy. Okay, if you want to be an action camera reviewer, but you don't want to spend $300, $400, $500, $700, $800 buying up a bunch of these action cameras and going out and doing reviews for them or reviews with them, review what you've got. If you've got an old camcorder, review that thing. There are still people that want to, if you have an old camcorder, you probably more than likely know that camcorder inside and out, its quirks, its positives, and its negatives. And there may be somebody out there that is looking that has an old camcorder, forgot how to change it from regular mode to night shot, where you've got infrared and you can see in the dark, and they forgot how to do that. They may find your video. That's how you start off. Review things that you already have around the house. It could be anything, but just, I would say if you're reviewing a blanket of items, remote control, lens cap, make sure that you're a little bit entertaining. I'm not a comedian. I'm kind of a status quo kind of guy. I say it like it is. Sometimes I speak my mind a little bit too much, but that's me. Take it or leave it. If I'm 55, I'm not changing for anybody. What you see is what you get. I like to have fun. I like to goof off. Some people like my sense of humor. Some people don't. I don't show it a whole lot on Worth It or Not, the channel, my sense of humor, but I do have a little quirky sense of humor, probably a little bit sarcastic, if I'm being honest. But I just call it like it is. It is what it is. I've been a little bit tight-necked sometimes during product reviews where I'm just kind of stiff and blah, blah, blah. And then there's other times where I just loosen up and just say, I just don't give up. But be you. Be you. Have fun at it. Be very relaxed. If you like to say a lot of ums and ahs and clear my throat and write yourself a script. Write yourself a script. If you don't want to write yourself a complete script that you have to look off of camera, because let's say I had a script right here and I'm looking off at camera and I'm reading that script and the camera's looking at me, I'm not paying attention to the viewer. The only time I would ever do that, a script off camera, is if I'm filling it in with B-roll. B-roll is supplemental footage. So if you don't want to do a script, then you can do bullet points. Just do a little bullet point on your phone. Bullet points, these are the things I want to cover. I want to cover battery life. I want to cover this. I want to cover that. Bullet points. And then you can kind of free wing it. You see a lot of my videos is just off the cuff. I just say what happens to pop in my mind at the time. My wife tells me that I probably need to be a little bit more scripted. And yeah, if I wanted to be that professional top product reviewer on YouTube, I would probably script it and be a lot more efficient and effective with my production value, but I'm on limited time. So, like I said, I'm in a medical field. This is my office, my practice, and between patients, I don't have a whole lot of time. And then I've got family. I've got a wife, I've got a daughter, I've got an oldest daughter, I got 2 grandkids. Kind of see how this ball's starting to roll. You got family activities, you got basketball, you got cheerleading, you got this, you got that, gymnastics. All those things take time. So to me, if YouTube paid enough and this was my full-time job, then yes, I would do it. Sometimes I just put stuff up because it's just time to put stuff up. The lesson that I'm learning, and I'm still learning lessons. I mean, I've been on YouTube for many years, not just with Worth It or Not. I've got another 2 channels that I do a lot of stuff with. One channel has only got like 1,800 subscribers, and it's kind of a different genre than what most people think. And then I've got another channel that's got 85,000 subscribers, and that's different. So, when I'm trying to give everything its due diligence, the one that's only got 1,800 subscribers, that's kind of a hobby quest of mine. But I enjoy doing it, and it gives me a chance to kind of polish up on some filmmaking skills and how to tell a story documentary-wise. I guess I could call it a documentary because I'm kind of documenting my experience and journey, whatever that location is. But when it comes to Worth It or Not, I think Worth It or Not is a great brand, has great brand potential. Great brand potential. I think that it could be something big if I were to nurture it and give it the time and energy that it really deserves. So one thing that I'm really focusing on going forward here very soon is actually upping the production value, getting lighting correct, getting video correct, much more B-roll, much smoother intro, much smoother delivery of any commentary that I do, and to make it to where, okay, maybe I can't put up 3 or 4 videos a week. Maybe I can only put up 1, but I want that 1 to be much better quality, because when I do the exploring documentary type of filmmaking video on that other channel, I could probably knock that out in a day. I don't. I spend weeks doing one 1-hour episode. So the amount of time I put into that is really the amount of time I should put into this, because I think in the long run, Worth It or Not has the ability, it has the potential. It has the potential to be something bigger than what it is. And a lot of that is just my fault. I mean, I take full responsibility. I mean, it's funny because I see so many YouTubers talk about cringeworthy videos, but I don't even want to tell you how cringeworthy some of my videos are. And it's not that the first video that I did on Worth It or Not was cringeworthy. No, it wasn't cringeworthy, but there's some that are just, God, they just totally suck. You could tell that I was rushed through that just to get it over with. And sometimes, and that's something else to kind of keep in mind, when you're doing product reviews for these companies, give them an honest estimate of when you're going to be able to do the video, and don't have a product for a day and then do a video of it. Have that product for a while. Test that thing out, because it may die on you in 2 days and you only use it 1, and so many people are buying it and now it's junk. And then that kind of reflects back on you, because people will look at you going, well, didn't you say that was a great product and it was total shit? Just kind of keep that in mind. So, but give a company a realistic timeline. Say, okay, you send me this product, it's going to take 2 or 3 weeks before I get around to doing a finished product review, because I want to test the item. I want to give it an honest go. And don't let a company try rushing you. I've had a couple of companies that have just rushed me. They want their video, Okay, well, then. All right, then I'm going to put up your video real quick, and there you go. So are you happy? No, you're not happy, right? Well, you shouldn't have rushed me. You're going to have companies that will send you products, and here's the thing that really gets me about some of these companies. And yes, like Kevin at Basic Filmmaker, he's even mentioned that he's gotten offer for women's clothes. And it's like, I'll get emails saying, "We love your YouTube channel. We think that you're very professional. Would you like to review our blender? Shoes. Would you like to review a, what was the weirdest one I got? I think it was clothes. Clothes was probably the weirdest one, women's clothes. And I'm just like, have you watched my channel? Did you see any clothes on my channel? No, it's camera gear, it's microphones, it's gimbals, it's action cameras. It's a lot of action cameras. But there's a niche for action cameras. And so in closing, out of all of this, when you think about you want to break into being a product reviewer on YouTube, and that's really what you want. No, first off, it's probably going to be a year that before a company will actually send you a product. Know that you're going to have to put up a lot of videos. Know that you're going to have to spend money out of your own pocket in the beginning. So that's why I say, and by the way, you don't have to be in the YouTube partner program with that 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to be able to be an affiliate with a company like Amazon. You can be an affiliate right off the bat if they approve you. But if you get approved for affiliate, then you can generate a little bit of income. You can do it. Be patient. Know that you're going to spend some money in the beginning. Know that it's going to take time. Stay away from those companies that try to send you crap and don't feel obligated that you have to review crap. Because if it's crap, fuck it. Just throw it away to the side. Let the company know, hey, I'm sorry, this item is garbage. You got something better? And don't get hung up on the whole Amazon, buy on Amazon and get refunded. Because, by the way, that is against Amazon policy. You can lose your affiliate status just by fucking around like that. So keep that in mind. If a company says, hey, we'll reimburse you, no, then fuck it. Then you don't want an honest review. If you want an honest review, send it to me. And I'll do a review of it. And then I'll steer people to your Amazon store. Makes sense to me. So enough of this. I've got to get out of here. I've got to go take the car and go get it inspected because it's the end of August and it goes out in August. So I got to go get it inspected and tagged and go home, take a shower, and get ready for work because I got patients this afternoon. So until the next video, hope you guys have yourself a good day, and I will talk to you later. By the way, if you have any comments, comment below. Let me know. I'll try to answer them the best I can. Bye.